come from the world of HR. I was in HR for 25 years, so I understand very intimately both the most wonderful things about HR and being in our jobs, and I also understand the most frustrating parts. We're all in the same room, we're all learning, we're all from the same baseline. And my whole function and my mission as a business is to flatten the learning curve for HR leaders. That's you, and so today is really about you getting the questions answered that you have.
So immediately you could just tell she's personable. She was funny throughout, really understands her content, but delivers it in a way that's just enjoyable. Like, I didn't want to stop listening to her the whole time. She could have kept going another 2 hours and it would have been great.
The first thing that was most memorable was about how she talked about the prompts, and the more specific the prompts, the better your response will be from the AI tools. She met us where we are. There were some beginners, some moderates, and some more experienced people dealing with AI, and she was able to tailor her presentation to meet the needs of all the different levels of learners.
I would recommend Teresa to speak at another event, because as we move forward, it is going to be clear that we have to do more with less. And a great way to do more with less is implementing AI practices. And having someone like Teresa come in and really guide us as leaders is a great way to start moving forward in this time of uncertainty.
I mean, I know I do think about AI taking over and minimizing or reducing jobs. If you go into your local Walmart, you have your self-checkout positions, but I never really thought about it in an HR capacity. So I think it's very informative that she brings that information, and also just what AI has to offer in general.
You want to wake up a crowd, you want people to actually be excited and engaged in a conversation. Why would I invite Teresa to an event? It's just that. Let's get something interesting that people want to hear about. Well, let's do it in a way that they want to listen to. I think that's the single most important thing that she hammers home for sure.
It's so great to see everybody here today. I am all about supporting the learning and development of HR leaders in their bid to bring AI into the world of work.
I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight, I need you.
Artificial intelligence, very simply put, is machines acting as a human would. What it does is it gets you thinking in a really creative, unique way. The different tools for that. It's like a toolbox, different tools for different things.
Yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight, I need you.
It's not always easy to gravitate to new things, but I think that we lean into learning something new with a mindset of curiosity.
Young adults into the world of technology, because that very thing exists because there aren't enough people in our world that are talking and training and working with AI. Again, that's why my mission to flatten the learning curve so that we're all in it's more representative.
So I don't even know that even if we've got a strong seat at the table and we've got strong personalities and confidence, that we're always using our voice to impact things, because I don't know that HR topics are always viewed as financially driving topics, right? I think that needs to change. We need to, really look at the value of people and the value of the function a lot differently. And that's a whole separate podcast episode. And then you have what I do. I do a lot of work with less tenured directors of HR group teams of 1 or 2, small teams. A lot of times the startup world, what I've seen is hiring young talent who are very full of, excitement and enthusiasm, just like I was. I would have been like right in line to take a director role when I was 23 years old. I would have been like, yes, that's me. And had no idea what the hell I was doing. And I think the problem is so for that conversation, the seat at the table for the less tenured director of HR who's working for a startup who really isn't at the table, those are the opportunities, and those are some of the people that are feeling challenged with being able to say to the CEO or the CFO or the COO, we need to make changes, or we need to look at this, or we need to address X situation with the confidence, because they don't even oftentimes have mentors or other leaders in HR who can help guide them through what to say, how to say it, give them that support and guidance. And then they just end up, becoming more administrative. The company eventually sees that they need a senior level HR person, but they haven't, or a people leader, but they haven't been cultivating that talent that they already have. And it just ends up causing some frustration and some disappointment. So I think long answer, even longer. I spent 25 years leading and supporting human resources, organizational development, learning and development, and building cultures within organizations, from global media organizations all the way to small family-owned operations. And the one thing that really streams through all of that is the interest and desire for support and for people to come together in a way that's meaningful within their business. And in November of 2022, last year, I found a tool that I think is going to revolutionize the way that we find that connection within the way we work. And so that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. But the first thing I want to do is ask a little bit about what comes to mind. What are the words that come to mind when you think about AI? So I'd love if you just chat bomb the chat, share your ideas and share your thoughts.